For most of us, this was the first presidential election we could vote in. Did any of you feel represented by the candidates? Everyone was so entrenched in their views and unwilling to see the full picture or even talk with people of the opposite party that we allowed this to happen. Yes, this was our fault. Why is politics such a taboo topic of conversation? Shouldn't we be able to discuss the issues that affect us all as Americans? We back into our corners and accuse the other side of being the issue and the reason nothing is getting done. No one is talking, and this will continue. Picture, I'm at a holiday party among friends and family, celebrating joyous times, and I broke the first rule of how to survive a holiday party 101. I brought up politics. Trying to discuss Reaganomics with adults in my family led to tempers flaring and them saying that I know nothing, and it put a real damper on the party. My journey started about a year and a half ago when I had the privilege to serve as an intern for the United States Congress in Washington, D.C. What a place, unlike any other. And I've been to 41 of the 50 unique states that make up this great nation. I'm trying to see them all. Whether a red state, blue state, downtown New York, Wisconsin woodlands, Cali beaches, the Wild West. And yet, everywhere I've gone, and all the people I've met, and all the lifestyles I've interacted with, I get the same political vibe, taboo. Not the case with DC. It's special. Whether at a bar, on the metro, or just wandering through all the tourist hotspots, taking in the history of our great nation, people are talking politics. I miss that. One moment, I'm on the metro talking with someone from NASA about the benefits of space exploration and whether or not NASA's budget should be expanded or continue to be cut again and again and again as it has been. Next, I'm in the elevator at the congressional building I worked in, talking with a representative from Tunisia about the war against ISIS in his country. And we had an excellent conversation about American foreign policy and our image and presence in the world. A lot of these conversations were with people that I didn't agree with, but they exposed me to new views and ways of thinking that I have never heard before, and it opened my eyes. After all my travels throughout this country, it took getting to DC to realize just how different we all are. And those differences should be celebrated, not shut down. One day, a college student came into the congressional office I worked in to talk with all the interns about their organization, Bridge USA. Bridge USA strives to create an environment on college campuses where students can get together and talk about current issues in this country without the biases of the media, what your party wants you to believe, or the oftentimes one-sided households that we all grew up in as we learned about the world we live in through our parents' eyes. I love this idea. I had barely met this student. Here we are having lunch and debating hot topic issues like gun control, immigration, healthcare, things that no one can talk about. And he told me, I guarantee you will not feel this political freedom when you return to ASU. Back to taboo. A college as large as ASU brings together so many students with different backgrounds and perspectives that make them who they are. And with them come new views and ways of thinking that we haven't been exposed to before. Sadly, that Bridge USA rep was right. When I came back to ASU, I could feel the discomfort in conversations in my classes when politics was brought up, or even with my friends that I get along with really well, which is sad. This country was founded by a bunch of people with differing views than the accepted norm in their societies that needed a place to live without being scrutinized. What happened to working with people that were different than us? That's how this country became great. So I could sit back in my corner and do nothing, or I could act. I decided to create a Bridge USA chapter here at ASU to challenge and engage students in civic discourse. I've worked very hard to create an environment where it doesn't matter if you are very far left or very far right with your views, if you're very politically knowledgeable and active about a particular issue, or don't know much at all and just want to come and learn. This club is for you. I'm an engineering student, guys. This is not for political students exclusively. It's for college students. College students come into college thinking that we know it all and that we're invincible, right? When in reality, it's a multi-year experience where we grow and establish ourselves as individuals and figure out who we really are. I encourage you, no, I challenge you to come to a Bridge ASU meeting with an open mind. Expose yourselves to new ideas and ways of thinking. College students are one of the largest groups of voters in this country and one of the most influential, bringing forth new ideas and ways of thinking into the professional world as we enter it. Innovation at ASU. Change starts with us. As the future of this country, it is up to us to fix what is currently broken, to bridge the gap, to save this country from itself, to solve the problems that we all face as Americans together. Thank you.